Hello, I'm Angela Reams Brown, and I am the president of the East Baton Rouge Federation of Teachers and Support Workers, Local 1560. We are located at 11823 Marketplace Avenue here in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Our office number is 225-292-2680. We have summer operating hours, and that is Monday through Thursday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., and we're off on Fridays. Unfortunately, due to COVID-19 and the regulations put out by the state and our local district, we are not receiving any members in our office. However, if you have any concerns that you would like to discuss with either one of our organizers, Tiffany Ross or Ms. Barbara Carter, or yours truly, Angela Reams Brown, please feel free to reach out by calling our office or contacting us on our personal cell phones. We are always here to serve our members. Hopefully this message is reaching all our members and finding you guys safe and healthy. For the past 2 weeks, COVID-19 has revived the residents of Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, and Texas, and made us aware that COVID-19 is still here and looks like it's going to be here to stay for a while. The numbers of confirmed cases are reaching the thousands. So I'm asking that everyone in the sound of my voice, please remain vigilant when dealing with this virus. Wear a face mask when you're out in public. Practice social distancing. Stay at least 6 feet or more away from individuals. Stay at home when you're not feeling well. And if you really are feeling ill, please contact a doctor and have a COVID-19 test given. It is important that all of our members within the sound of my voice stay healthy because we do have a school year coming up in August or September. The East Baton Rouge Parish School System has put into place a Return to School Safely Task Force, and it has been developed by a broad range of individuals from across the district. Those individuals include district administrators, local community leaders, parents, representation from the Betsy Board, iCare, representation from the Baton Rouge Catholic Diocese, and yours truly representing the East Baton Rouge Federation of Teachers. The task force members have been divided into the following focus group. 1, teaching and learning. I am a member of that focus group, and I also serve as the co-chair. The second focus group deals with health, safety, and social needs. Group 3, facilities and operations. Group 4, community relations and partnerships. Initially, we met as a whole, but since our initial meeting, we have been having virtual meetings with our individual focus groups. The first meeting occurred in the month of June, and we're looking for our second meeting in July. The role of these groups is to provide guidance and feedback on the blueprint that outlines the core operational conditions and protocol for the district to follow in order to resume safe operations and essential functions for the 2020-2021 school year. Another thing that we want to provide is input on the added supports and resources that should be available to students, frontline workers, and staff to meet the unique needs of our learning community. And thirdly, we want to receive information, review it, and serve as ambassadors to various sectors of the local community to foster communication, coordination, and cohesion with the metro area. Virtual meetings are scheduled or have been scheduled for June and July. However, we will come together in the month of August at the August School Board meeting where we will share the information that we found and discussed during June and July. For me, it's very important that employees of East Baton Rouge Parish School System complete the employee survey that the district has online. This survey will allow you to share with the district your concerns about returning to work and what it will actually take for you to be comfortable and return to work safely. They're also asking you to share with them any information that you choose to about your personal health conditions and how returning to work can affect them. Please take the survey immediately and be completely honest. There's a second survey that the district is circulating for parents, and they're asking parents similar questions about how important it is that our district be safe so that their kids can return to school. They're offering numerous ideas about how school can resume in the month of August, or whether or not it can actually resume in the month of August. I'm asking my members, if you have contact with any of your parents, please encourage them to take the survey and also be completely honest. Well, we now have a new superintendent for the East Baton Rouge Parish School System. Her name is Leslie Brown. As of today, when I looked at the website, we have over 41,000 students registered in EBR, which makes our district the second largest school district in the state. We have 5,200 plus full-time employees. And of those employees, 95% of our teachers are state certified. I could spend time talking about what happened over the previous months that landed us Ms. Brown as our new superintendent, but I prefer to talk about the future. I would like to talk about what it's going to take to make our district to become successful. And I think one of the most important things is that we all roll up our sleeves, pull our chairs up to the table, and work collectively and cohesively with Ms. Brown to make this district the best possible district it can be. Ms. Brown was not my first or my second choice for superintendent, but what I do realize is that Ms. Brown is the new superintendent, and in order for things to work out, we must all work together. I'm asking that our members join me in welcoming Ms. Brown to the East Baton Rouge Parish School System, and join me in making sure that our school district is the best school district for our students so that they will receive a high quality education. Please join with me in welcoming Ms. Brown. Lee High School name change. At the June 18 meeting, the board unanimously approved a resolution to change the name of Lee High School. There is a lot of controversy in the district about how the vote went in terms of and the conversations that occurred at the school board meeting. I agree that the name of Lee High should be changed. I also believe that the members of the school district, not just the administrative team, but community individuals, should play a role in determining the new name for Lee High School. So it's my understanding that a committee is in place and that it will convene on at 6 p.m. on July 13th on Foster Drive to start the discussion about possible new names for Lee High School. If this is something that's near to your heart, please look into attending the meeting or even becoming a member of that committee so that your voice can be heard. There are ways to do things, and we can do them in a strategic, professional atmosphere. Our legislative session is now in the special session. In our original legislative session, our East Baton Rouge Parish School System, our East Baton Rouge Federation of Teachers, and the Louisiana Federation of Teachers all worked together to put some bills in place. One of those bills was the VAM bill. We actually wanted to get rid of VAM. I know a lot of you feel the same way. However, we were not successful. But we did work diligently, and we will see this again in our next legislative session. What I want you to know is that our union, the East Baton Rouge Federation of Teachers, worked alone with trying to get rid of VAM. We did not get any support from any of the other unions in this effort. The next bill that we had to work diligently with is making sure that additional taxes weren't affixed to our retirement fund. We were successful in making sure that that didn't happen. Now in our special session, House Bill 59, which was a bill that would have eliminated any responsibility from local school districts once their employees, students, and community people return to school from being sued if they would have COVID-19. Our legislative director, Cynthia Posey, and the attorney, Larry Samuels, have been working diligently to make amendments to House Bill 59. If you're not sure, it was approved. However, it's going to be revisited with our new changes and amendments. If it is adopted with the changes and amendments, our membership across the state will be protected. This new bill will not allow school districts to not be responsible if individuals should contact COVID-19 when they return to work or visit any of their sites. We will have the ability, if they are following national, state, and local rules and laws, to collect workman's comp if you should become ill, and even sue if it is found that the school district did not follow the regulations that were put in place nationally, statewide, and locally. So please pay attention to what's going on with House Bill 59. For those of you that signed the petition for the last few days, I want to thank you for participating in that. Your signatures did not go unnoticed. Unfortunately, the people in the Senate Ed Committee already had their minds made up as to how they would vote. But please stay abreast to the changes that we're trying to implement. As we move forward to the month of July, the 4th of July is our next holiday. I want to encourage you to follow the guidelines that have been put out by the CDC in terms of gathering, not just with parties, but also with your families. Make sure that if you're having a function at your home, that you don't exceed the numbers that have been put in place by the CDC. Make sure that if you go out to a function, that you're wearing a face mask. But I really would want to encourage you to stay home, be safe, and eat your barbecue in your own backyard, like I plan to do. Again, I want to encourage all of our members in the Listening Voice to continue to visit our Facebook page as well as our EBRFT web page, where we post on a regular basis information that is very pertinent to you and your career. If you have any questions or any concerns, again, please feel free to reach out to us by either phone, text message, or email. Until we meet again, stay safe.